Hello guys, so welcome to our evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's evening show. Me and Lovette the show they come late. I go our village meeting. So now once in a month, first Sunday of the month. So I think I will come back on time. So that's why the show they come late. So when I Rolex. All right, so let's start the show proper. So the mirror, when they explain, say Victor Osimhen expects to get an Arsenal offer for this transfer summer. It gets once the transfer window, like now, saying they expect the offer to come because I stumbled upon those reports from the Mirror where they talk say Osimhen is bracing up for an Arsenal bid because in the belief say not just Arsenal and other clubs they are going to put up a very decent offer for him. I know say according to this report when you look down there you see say Napoli is asking for 130 million euros, which in pounds is about 111 million pounds. That's what Napoli is asking for. So based on say Arsenal cough out 105 million pounds for Declan Rice, so them still get the belief say Arsenal can still actually do it. And from the reports over even here today from the likes of Fabrizio Romano and others, they say the Benjamin Sesko deal, it never they concluded for Arsenal. Nobody Arsenal don't put them in the bag. Oh. People still they will still overtake Arsenal because even Inter Milan don't join the race now. Say they need another striker because say the way Serie A be, no club don't really win them back to back. That title win them back to back in the last 4 or 5 years. So then won't be like the first because if AC Milan win am, Napoli go win am. Napoli win am, Inter go win am. So they all dey share am one by one. So then one win am again. So then they look say, okay, let's get this hot striker that is on the market and it's not going to be costing an arm and a leg. That's why then they look the guy. So Ben Jacobs even talk am today say Arsenal never put that guy deal in the bag. Okay, so they are still talking, they are still negotiating with the selling club. Even the selling club say get their own lucrative offer on the table for the player. So that one said will make them not really discuss well with the buying club because then said get their own vested interest in the matter. So to circle back on into the Osimhen deal, what do you honestly think Arsenal will put down around 11 million pounds for Osimhen? Because now also Osimhen believes say Arsenal will send them an offer, no cap. Say Arsenal will send offer. Well, we'll just the watch. My own to the report proceedings as it arises. So if it happen, I will let you know. Now, away from that, so the London Evening Standard, when they let us know, say Fulham are very, very interested in signing Emile Smith Rowe. As you can see on the screen, they say Emile Smith Rowe may struggle for game time next season, particularly if Arsenal are able to strengthen their front line. Now, according to the Daily Telegraph, Fulham have made the Gunners star their priority this summer. Now, Fulham won't leverage on the fact, say, Emile Smith Rowe gets game time next season because Arsenal are expected to strengthen immensely this season. Yeah, so for that reason, they look to carry the guy. Now, nobody's saying only Fulham. The reason Emile Smith Rowe. Yeah, so many other clubs are there. I remember say some days in the past, we hear say Arsenal won't do a deal, like a meeting. They won't do meeting with Emile Smith Rowe to discuss the future. So the deal never really take place. Should I call the deal? Let's say a meeting. The meeting never really take place. So we are waiting for the meeting to happen. Then we go know waiting with their own decision. Because are we going to see what they told Sambi Lokonga? Remember, say they tell Albert Sambi Lokonga say he no get future for us. Now maybe the guy contender transfer request. Okay, if that be the case, I want to leave. So they don't get meetings now with some of the Arsenal players. They let them know their stand you get for Arsenal. So we'll just watch as the days they go. We'll get much needed clarity in most of all these cases. Now Arsenal and other sources can let us know say Arsenal they approach Barcelona to sign one of their young player, 19-year-old player, Mikhail Faye. The guy is a left back. He has a 344 million release clause, but in reality, this guy is only worth 17 million pounds. So Arsenal, they disturb Barcelona. So okay, we would like to take this player. The Mirror also reported the story. So Arsenal won't carry the guy, go for their own side. But ideally, well, realistically, are we supposed to be looking for a youngster like this, a 19-year-old, as our left back, or are they buying him for the future? Are they buying him to loan him out again? Because when you look at the reports put out by the Mirror, it goes to say Arsenal have launched an inquiry into the availability of Barcelona left back Mikel Faye. The Daily Mail even reports that Arsenal are looking to sign a left back this summer, and they rate the guy highly. So not just the watch. Me, I never really watched the guy play before. But we know say Barcelona they really give chances to all those small leaders because they be like huge prospects for the future. But not just the watch. Whether this one Arsenal will sign, Abina Kadioglu, you get Abina Jorel Hesio. Well, you never really know. Now, on a sad note, so Kevin Campbell, one of our senior man pundits, our monitoring spirits, and one of the former players for Arsenal and Everton, Baba is sick. So we don't really know what's up, but they don't rush and go hospital. He's a 54-year-old former Arsenal player. So now Ray Palo, first like the sick support, they pray for him. Say, okay, wish you all the best luck, quick recovery. No, but they never really tell us what's up. But the way everybody can they pray for him, say pray for Kevin Campbell. Only God know what's happen. But then that's something very serious. Even Everton said, because he played so much for Everton said they lead the charge in the prayers. According to the Daily Mail, you see that they are saying former Arsenal and Everton hero Kevin Campbell admitted to the hospital after falling ill last week, with the top is confirming that ex-striker is currently very unwell. But we never really know what's in the wrong with Kevin Campbell. For me, I pray for him. I wish him quick recovery. Because of an put Kevin Campbell for prayers, because Talk Sports even dedicated a show talking about him. Like nobody really know, but I know say for him to be gathering all this attention, both in social media, in the traditional media, now something serious it could be. So people just they pray for him, say make him just recover very well. All this kind of thing, they easy. So now we can't even hear say Arsenal they put an offer down for Obi Chido Martin, one of the youngsters who will get to the score like 10 goals in one match, score like 8 goals. So Arsenal put an offer because his contract is going to be expiring June 30 once every player contract resets. But the thing is, I know the type of contract they're saying gets already, because I read the entirety of this report. They said the guy knows he signed a new contract for Arsenal until he reached 17 years old by November. And the likes of Bayern Munich, the likes of many other clubs that they circle around to show say that they're interested in the player. But Arsenal, they panic. Arsenal, they fear. Say the guy no go find square root, because Arsenal in the last 2-3 years, how many youngsters they don't really promote into the first team? So that is one of the reasons why most of all those youngsters they find their square roots. Most of them they move. Look at Omari Hutchinson. That one don't find square root. Look at this guy when they say Kozadubri, Amari Kozadubri, when they say the next Bukayo Saka. That one said Arsenal they struggle to tie that guy down, because in the look say for my future, what's the guarantee so I will put him for the first level? Not just one day for the bench there, guys, just the kill away my career. So that one and the family said they never even like put their future for Arsenal. They say the reason greener pastures elsewhere. So I don't know, Arsenal just find it difficult to tie down all those youngsters for the future. And really, would you blame all these youngsters? Because when you look at the future of the likes of Emile Smith Rowe, the likes of Rhys Nelson, even Balogun, Komogo, Manako, those ones will be like past question paper for you. Say, how then this one, they don't find their way to the first level. Like how many games, how many chances they even give them to express themselves. So why would like my own case be different? So me, I would like to live, because at this stage of our lives, Arsenal really need to win something, and because we really need to win something, I think I would like to design finished goods, like material, like players who did their peak, whether on the back, because based on so one win something. The era of using the youngsters to do trial and error, we don't really get that luxury of time again, because it's like 20 years old, don't win the league last. So that one, another 20 for Ateta, the back of Ateta mind. So nobody really feel they give all these youngsters a chance to come and play. And really, would you blame Ateta? He really wants to win something to put his name in the history books of Arsenal. So either way, we'll just watch. Anyhow, way all these things they go. If Chido Martin within camp later agree a deal, fine and good, I will let you know. But if he not agree, well, it is what it is. So now Jamie Carragher going to do an assessment of Liverpool. Now we say your club don't go. So he's going to go back in time. Going to look, because they ask him, say, how do you think Liverpool will fare? Will they suffer like the likes of Manchester United and the likes of Arsenal? Because when you go back in time, can't realize, but see, say when Arsene Wenger left Arsenal, it wasn't really easy for Arsenal because Emery come, really work out. I can't find a story before Ateta can come. Thankfully, Ateta can stabilize the environment that was very, very toxic. Ateta stabilized everywhere, and today now they talk about who will win something, who will win something. Arsenal name go dey mention. We are now put in a strong pedestal. We are seen as a very, very formidable team. In fact, next season, I would argue when we sign some kind of reinforcement for Champions League, teams nobody are trying to avoid to play Arsenal. That's how good we have become. So, Kanaka talks when you look at Manchester United, when Sir Alex left, David Moyes came in, so many other managers actually came in, and they never fit to replicate the type of success. Even if half of that success, even Mourinho came in, they could not replicate that thing. Look at how many years now we say since Sir Alex left, Manchester United never fit to win the league. So bringing everything now back into Liverpool. So now if the Klopp don't come out, Klopp actually won the league at least once. So Ancelotti now don't take over. What is the guarantee that Ancelotti is going to be successful and even replicate the type of atmosphere we saw on that club? So Kanaka expect Ancelotti to just like perform very well, you get, because look at where Manchester United finished for the table, you get. Look at where Arsenal during when they come out, look at where they finish for the table. Now, when they say Liverpool finished third, he's not really expecting them to finish 10th next season. But who can say it cannot happen? Because I understand the fact say Canada even concede to the fact say as the guy come as club come out, then will be significantly weaker because they are now starting from scratch. Because the football philosophy, style of play where Ancelotti will bring in will be nothing compared to what Klopp was doing there. You get, and some of the senior players there say go fit one leave in 1 year, 2 years because that bond, that connection. Well, we'll just watch. At the end of the day, now still our own enjoyment because when that said come out, we said with Shalansky, we know really play very well. They took advantage of us. We were missing in Europe for a very long period. In fact, that can bring us back in quick successions, back to back. So, are you expecting the same thing to happen to Liverpool? You never can tell. It can really happen. So, we'll just do what I don't like the fact say, now so life be. Errors come and errors go. So, we'll see what in Ancelotti will produce. So now the Metro, when they put out a report, say Gareth Southgate is giving a 5-man England injury updates, including Arsenal and Manchester United stars. Now, say England don't play Bosnia for friendly. So Southgate going to give updates on players. Now, even the Sun actually put up this story. So Southgate going to explain, say, even Bukayo Saka said, say that one said, go play against Bosnia. Because if you cast your mind back, say for the last match will play for the EPL against Everton, Saka was missing in that match. So Saka see they carry that injury, you get. See they carry, I never fully recover. So, but Southgate, because say when you read the report from the Sun, I read the report from the Metro, Southgate talks say it is a precautionary measure. Say they never really involve Bukayo Saka, not just Bukayo Saka, Kyle Walker, and so many players. There are 5 of them in number. Again, but my major concern now, our star boy, now obviously Bukayo Saka. Say the guy never they really fits to play, but as the future they unfold, we expect Saka to really recover and be available for preseason and play this their Euro and do so well. So me, I wish him all the best since life has to offer. So the biggest news of the night is the fact that the Mirror is putting out a report that Victor Osimhen expects to get an Arsenal offer this summer, a transfer offer to move from Napoli to Arsenal. The guys together believe say Arsenal will come away because when you look at the offer, the price where Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis is already set 130 million euros, which converted to pounds is about 111 million pounds. So Baba they feel say if Arsenal can pay 105 million pounds for Declan Rice, why can't they pay 111 million pounds for Osimhen? It gets so, but I'm not really no sure. According to Gianluca Damasio and Florian Plettenberg, with the Sky Sports reporters, they let us know say Arsenal are going to be signing either of Osimhen or Benjamin Sesko. So go just the watch. Benjamin Sesko said, the year today now say Inter Milan don't involve for the race. Like the guy now hoti. So people they really look inside, they're plenty, but go just the watch. This transfer is getting very interesting. And Arsenal want to make sure they tie this guy, put him in the bag before the Euros because if euros come and go, depending on his performances, his stock may rise. And when that does happen, I think the year say Benjamin Sesko na £100 million, no cap. Well, we'll just do what. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So me and no vex said the show actually came late. Like I said earlier, I got my village meeting based on saying I once in a month, first Sunday of the month. So I know I will come back late. So me and no vex. All right, guys. So let's see you tomorrow morning to give you the morning update. Thanks for tuning in. Now good night. Now get out, my guys. All right, guys. Now bye bye.